The day I fucked up by accidentally using Pavlov's psychology on myself. So obligatory this didn't happen today, but sometime around 5 years ago. I, a 19-year-old male, attended a high school about 20 minutes by car, but having a younger sibling and both parents working more than full-time, I had to get myself to school. The train was the easiest option, with no school buses running close to my place. The train was taken by students from many schools, who for some reason or another, always seemed to be cooler than me and my mates, so I took every word they said as gospel. One day I was on the 20-minute train ride home from school, and this guy was telling some, I now realize, likely bullshit story of how he sprained his hand. He recounted to us younger lads how he was fingering some chick and she sneezed, supposedly contracting her whole body and getting his fingers stuck inside, now sprained. Now, being the horny as fuck 14-year-old I thought this was fucking hot. I had discovered porn, but for the most part liked to wank by myself and my own imagination. Here's the problem. Being a 14-year-old, socially awkward Christian boy who went to an all-boys school, there was little in the way of imaginative content that came my way, so I latched onto this. Most days, for several months, this would be my imagined content for my nighttime masturbation. In essence, when wanking, I thought of sneezing. One day, I don't even remember when, I started sneezing. I had no idea why, not understanding the implications of what I was doing at all. Now, 5 years later, I still sneeze without fail, even when thinking of being horny, and in turn, any sneeze I have turns me on. I bet any future wife of mine is in for a big surprise. Too long, don't read. I wanked to a bullshit story about sneezing. Now I sneeze when I'm horny and horny when I sneeze. Achoo. Bless you. Do you need a tissue? 'Cause I do. You dirty girl, do it again. Throws box of tissues. Now wipe yourself off, slut. Sounds like Sterling Archer. It's a medical thing, no way, that's actually rather relieving, yeah I have it, if I think about sex and get aroused without fail I sneeze once. Happens only once so it's not a big deal at least for me. Same here, only once. My mum's a doctor so hopefully she doesn't know and can't tell I'm rubbing one out at 1 AM when I let out an almighty achoo. Narrator. She knows. You need 2 Kleenex when you sneeze. Carry around 2 boxes. One for your nose and one for your hose. This made my day. This made my week. This made my month. This made my year. This made my lifetime. You're supposed to go for decade, century, then lifetime. Unless his lifetime is shorter than a decade. Anti-vaxxer. This made my quarantine. Bless you. No bless you, ma'am. Sneezes again and farts a lil. Bless you. Bless you. Pavlov also said that you can return this conditioning the same way you achieved it. Use another stimulus, works better when this stimulus is similar to the other, and wank to this. There will be 3 possible outcomes. 1. You don't get horny when you sneeze and vice versa. 2. You get horny when you sneeze and when you think of the other stimulus. 3. Nothing changes. Sadly I learned this theorem in German and not English, so I can't describe it that good, but as long as I know that's how it works. If you really want to get rid of it, just look into classic conditioning. It's not that hard to understand and is exactly the theorem you encountered. Thank you very much. Point came, no pun intended, across well, and it's safe to say I will be attempting this in the future. Now it will be a cough. He'll be out in public checking out some hot chick, then he'll be tested for COVID-19. Don't let him near a Victoria's Secret runway. He'll cough his lungs out. If his future wife doesn't carry pepper in her purse, does she really even love him? Fuck, shoot me if my future wife ever finds out. Assuming it doesn't fade with time, there is essentially no possibility that she won't find out. True, true. Really hope you don't have hay fever. Hope you don't get the coronavirus. You'll be perpetually horny. Sneezing and a runny nose are actually not symptoms of the coronavirus or the flu. You're thinking of a cold. A runny nose is a symptom, albeit a rare one. Sneezing isn't. It'd be pretty grim or you'd be the horniest corona patient ever. Doc, I am gonna coom.